Hello and welcome back to my channel Truly RS. Again, I'm going to make you explore Google Forms, and this time I'm going to make you understand how to apply logic to Google Forms. I've already created a form over here which is containing the logic, and I'm just going to explain that to you and how you can use this logic. Now, why do you require a logic is because sometimes it happens that in your form there are certain questions which are supposed to be answered by a certain group of people only. That means not everybody to whom the form is circulated needs to answer all the questions. So here I already have a form being created, and so this is my question which contains the logic. I'm clicking on this. This is a drop down list that I have created, and so and once you create a drop down list, then you can attach logic to it, right? And so how do you do that is simply you have to create a sections on the basis of how many groups are there. So in this I have three groups being made as HR, finance and production, and so I have got sections over here, three sections as HR, production and finance. I'm going to show you using adding another option to this form. How am I going to apply the logic? So here I'm going to create another section of, say, research. Okay, so the firm is having a department of research, and I add another section to it. I am labeling it as research, and I am adding a question to it. I am adding it up as say address. Okay. Alright, so I have added up another section in this form of research, and now let me get back to the question which is containing my logic, that is department. So here I have already assigned up the concerned departments to the concerned section. And how do you do that? You do that with these three dots over here. Just click on it, and you have to tick on the option go to section based on answer. Alright, so this place will appear in then, and here you will have to select up which section to go to. So here I am saying research, right? There is another change that you need to do is after the end of each section where it says continue to the next section, you just have to say submit form, right? And that's exactly what I have done with the rest of the sections as well. And now let's see a preview of it to check whether our logic has worked or not. So I have clicked on the preview, and how to go on the preview is from here. So how it is going to look to your audience, you get to learn from here. You say preview and your form will be visible to you, how it is going to appear to the audience. So say here I am choosing the department of HR, and let's just see into HR what exactly is the question concerned. So if I am clicking on HR, I should be getting a question on name, right? So I say next, and so it will be taking me to the next page. That means it should take me to the section of HR. Let's see if it does. So here I see it has taken me to the section of HR on name, and so you can type in your name. I'm just filling in a response saying Tina, and I say submit. Submit should take me to yes, your response has been recorded. Now let's try submitting up another response. Selecting up another section. Now I have chosen production. So production, the question which was assigned to it was you have to come to the income, and so that's where I am reaching. I say high income and I say submit. So again it's saying your response has been recorded. That means the logic is working over here, which means our sections are basically selected on the basis of the response that we are giving to this particular question of drop down. Right here you can see there are two responses which are being recorded. Now let's see how they appear in the spreadsheet. So I say create, and this is how it appears. So in HR you can see that the questions are appearing on every row. So HR, even if the form doesn't takes you to the section of address and income and age, it is quite very much visible over here, right? So HR was intending towards the name, and so you have the name entered, and production was intending towards the income, and so that is also here, right? So as many questions as you have, that many questions will appear. Your section 1 comes up first, then your section 2, then section 3, and likewise all the questions would be appearing up, and only those onto which you require answer, the answers of that would be recorded in the spreadsheet. So I hope this will help you designing further Google Forms, and this video will be useful for you. So if you really find it meaningful, then do like the video. If you feel to know something further, you can put up the comments, and if you find this channel interesting, do subscribe. Thank you.